Another week, another road trip. At this stage, I barely had time to repack between my trips, so basically I would just dump everything in the middle of the floor, wash everything that needs to be washed, and pack again for the next one. This time, me and my adventure bestie Sandra are heading to Senja to explore the island and adventure around.
Vent. Det är mulig biltur. Road trip with a fucking plant.
Den kan dö.
I'm so sorry.
A lot of people believe that Norway is a small country and it's very easy to travel from place to place. But if you take a closer look at the map, you may realize that distances might be much greater than what you thought. For us, it was 450 kilometers and approximately 6.5 hours drive from Alta to Senja. First night we were the only people camping on this beach, and in the morning an old reindeer joined us on the beach.
Den sitter och gapar och vill ha mat. Heja.
We rented kayaks in a place called Hamn i Senja and went on our first adventure. By the way, in many places in Norway, if you want to rent a kayak, you have to show a certificate or some kind of evidence that you have had a kayak course to be able to paddle on your own. Otherwise, you need to take a guided tour or something like that.
Bra, come on, yes! Wow, professional done.
Both me and Sandra have only been paddling for a little bit over a year, and it was such a great experience to paddle in a place like that. Water was beautiful, surroundings were amazing, and it was an amazing experience all over. We arrived at a beautiful hidden island nobody knows about, where we enjoyed some food and a little bit of sparkling wine. I've been to this island once before. Many years ago I was working at a wedding and a local couple brought me to this island. They wanted to take their wedding pictures here. So this time when we had a chance, I really wanted to show this island to Sandra because it's really a beautiful place worth visiting.
Den shaker seg i kajakken.
Oi, det der er en blå brennmanet faktisk.
Ja, er den farlig?
Ja, den brenner.
Det var en sånn her babymanet jeg fanget med handa i havet, faktisk.
Ja,
Noe lignende.
Det er en blå.
Okay. Shut up! Get out of here! Oh, Jesus Christ. Hei. Hei, ja. Ja da. Lite niggerstyle.
Ja, det är skikkelig classy.
Classy. Alltså här är det yachtfolk. Och vi är...
When we delivered the kayaks, we discovered that this place also offers sauna and jacuzzi outside, and it was really tempting to go there after a long day at sea and in the sea.
Fancy ladies go to spa.
In the evening, I was sitting on the beach, enjoying the clouds pass by, making time lapses and taking photos. And then I saw Sandra wandering in the sea alone. She spent a long time wandering in the water, and knowing how much she hates being cold and taking cold plunges, I knew that she was having her moment. Nirvana, Zen, spiritual awakening, whatever you want to call it. So I was watching her from the shore, enjoying the view, and silently cheering her up. When she returned from her nirvana moment, her white t-shirt was filled with blood, her body was filled with scratches, and she told me that her phone was gone in the sea. I've been working on another YouTube video about midnight sun hiking, so I needed one more midnight sun hike, and I suggested to hike a mountain I've been to several times before. It's a really cool one, and we decided to sleep over on the mountaintop. The second half of the hike we ended up in a thick fog, so we couldn't see a view, we couldn't even see surroundings around us. But regardless of that, I decided to hike up all the way and wait and see in case the fog would disappear. With the fog in Norway, you never know. Sometimes it disappears within seconds and you get the best view that you have seen in your life. Doesn't look very promising, but I'll try. Sometimes the fog changes. Maybe I'm lucky tonight, maybe not. All the amazing midnight sun. The fog didn't disappear, so I decided to go down. I'm gonna try to hike it up tomorrow morning and at least see the view, hopefully. Good night. Hiking down in the fog, I was glad that I put a GPS pin on my map to where we pitched the tent. Otherwise, I would have troubles finding it in the fog. Waking up to this view made me so happy. I knew I had to hurry up with all my photography gear and get it up to the mountaintop in order to make some time lapses and some pictures. For a very long time I had a dream to wake up on a mountaintop with a view where the fog and the clouds will be below me. And finally this dream came true. What a great view it was. What an amazing mountain. After the hike we came to a ferry line where we wanted to take a ferry to another place. We realized that the queue is huge and we were so happy when we actually made it to the ferry, because after us it was only like 3 or 4 other cars and then it was completely filled. When I put on 2 of my backpacks, I realized that something was leaking, and it turned out it was my camelback.
Åh herregud, det är något som läkar bak.
Nej.
Jag trodde det var camelbacken. Fy fan, hade
Nej, jag var inne i en påse.
Ja, men hade du på påsen? Kan du bolla här? Åh! Allt är in i helvete. Allt är vått. Åh nej. Jessica, vad är det med den här? Ja, du ser att den. Kolla den där. Alltså alla ska gula blir fan.
Puta madre!
Kolla lampan. Åh, den är tung. Du får ha 3 liter vann in halvös av kläderna mina. Och så har jag säkert 1,5. Och du snackar om en stupid website i farligt. Jag tar inte den. This is called pain. Jag tror det gick här ett steg. Eller förbi det där huset där. Nej, där tror jag vi gick. This is a gypsy style deluxe. What can I say about today? My backpack is filled with water, thanks to somebody. But other than that, everything is amazing. I think I carry something like 40 kilos or so. And one retard.
When we started climbing, I realized that I took too few quick draws with me, so I had to come down and start all over again. On the second attempt, when I was closer to the top, Sandra suddenly told me that it looks like we have a too short rope. Which turned out to be truth, and after messing around for a while, we decided to give up for tonight and give it another go tomorrow and find out a solution how to bring down our quick draws.
No words spoken, but I say it all. You hold my hand, stand tall and tall. A squeeze and not a share, deep breath. Silent promise till death do us mesh. Action shout where words can't reach. A blanket drape when I feel each. You dry my tears without a sound. Silent promise, love's unbound.
This morning we had to find a solution on how to get our quick draws back. Since I was unable to set up a top rope because our rope was too short, we had to leave them be in the mountain, and now we had to think of a good solution on how to get them back. So I climbed a route nearby, and then Sandra made a traverse to the route we climbed the last night, and thus we got our quick draws back. This was our 6th day of living outside in a tent, 5th day without a proper shower, only showering in the sea, and both of us were kinda ready to go back home and enjoy the good facilities at home. It's alive.
Be fine.
It's alive so far. So far, so good. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed our wild adventures in Senja. I'm getting ready to another trip as we speak. As always, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I see you in the next video. Bye!